Hello. Following along from the previous video talking about regular shapes, now I'll talk about special shapes, custom shapes just for your label. So in this case, we would want the supplied file to contain a die line that shows us what shape you want us to print. So I have here a very strange regular shape, and I want to make sure of its size and make it match to the artboard. And then I also want to make sure there's nothing too small for the die manufacturer to create. And that should do it. So I'm going to go to my artboard options, and I know that I'm going to want this to be 4 inches by 3 inches. And I matches up pretty well, but I want to be sure. So clicking on my object, looking at my transform palette, I see that I'm a little bit off. So I can put it in the corner, for example. Say, hey, get in the corner of that document. Get in this corner, how about that? And I'm looking here, and I'm saying that this object here is just too sharp for the die manufacturer to create. So I'm going to have to get rid of that. That is a limitation of the manufacturing die. And then we're still not quite at 3 by 4. So I'm going to make sure I have everything that I want. I'm there, I'm there. I'm going to move this up into the corner here. So I know that this artboard represents my 3 by 4. And then this guy needs to be right on the edge here to be 3 by 4. Now I have a special shape at 3 by 4, right in the corner. If I was not quite on my artboard, I could align it to meet my artboard. I already have my bleed set, or if I don't, I can set that up in my document setup. And now I'm going to make this a die line. So put it on its own layer, name die line. Make sure it's just a stroke. I'll set it to half a point, but it doesn't really matter. What does matter is that it's a spot color. So I give it a color, and in my swatches palette, I create a swatch name called die cut, set it to be a spot color. It appears here in my separations preview as a separate separation in addition to CMYK. And I set it to overprint so it doesn't knock out anything that's underneath it. And that's the whole thing. Thanks for watching.